back to Soda City Live. Joining me today in the Soda City Live kitchen is Chef Darius Johnson with Noel's Catering, and we're going to be making something really nice for you today. Listen, if you take a look over here, we got some lemonade, we got some things sizzling on the stove. Chef Darius, so glad to have you joining us today.
Yes, ma'am. Always a pleasure to be here. You guys are my favorite people, and I'm so grateful. So grateful.
We're grateful too.
Happy Juneteenth. I hope everybody is taking advantage of the day off and just celebrating the real meaning of Juneteenth.
Absolutely. And listen, I love food, okay? And I'm sure everyone at home could say the same thing. So we already have a few things percolating, a couple things already sizzling up here. So tell us what else we're going to be making today other than the lemonade, and just how to get this process started.
Okay, great. So we have Merlot braised beef short ribs, some of my favorite stuff to cook. And it's one of those dishes where you get the work done early and you kick your feet up. You know, it's one of those. So I braised them in some Merlot wine, of course, and put some tomato paste in there to kind of give it a more succulent flavor from the bottom. And put some beef stock in there along with some garlic paste, and I just let it cook for about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. It's really just depending on how rare you like yours. I like mine a little bit more done. So some of my favorite stuff. And we got it's paired with mashed potatoes. I have some spinach to go with it as well. You can pair it with carrots, asparagus, but I'm a spinach fan. So, and we're going to garnish it off with some bacon and a white mushroom sauce to go along with it as well. So it's going to be great. Yep.
So this is the bacon that's sizzling up right now. So when you make your ribs, how long? Like, do you make them in the oven or do you grill them? Or?
So you can do them on the oven. You can do them in the oven or you can do them on the grill. For the most part, you want to sear them. Give them a good brown on all sides of it, and that's where a lot of the flavor is going to come from as well. And you're going to sear it, and then you're going to throw it in the oven. Literally throw it in the oven with some garlic paste. You can use fresh garlic as well. But it's literally one of my favorite dishes. Like, everybody at the house loves this.
Listen, I'm just staring at it.
So many. I do roasted potatoes. I do mashed potatoes. I do mac and cheese. You're a mac and cheese lover. So there's no limit. But this is one of those dishes that's packed with flavor. I wish everybody here could get a little sample. But we don't have enough for everybody today.
Okay. All right. So one thing I was going to ask, and then we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, talk a little bit more about this, and get into this lemonade that's over here. Oh, yeah. What for cooking short ribs in the oven? What is the best time? Like, how long should you keep it in the oven?
About 2.5 hours. Okay. 2.5 hours. That's your minimum. That's your minimal time. You can go. I've gone as long as 4 hours, and that's typically when they like
falling off the
bone. Yep. So and I do them this way. I do it with like a pasta. You can do like a short rib rigatoni, or just pappardelle, just different pastas. But this right here is probably the favorite one because it goes with mashed potatoes. I love potatoes.
So, all right. Awesome. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're gonna garnish and dress it all up nice, and we're gonna talk about this lemonade. So be sure to stick with us. Much more coming up after the break.